Ну, пойдемте зададим квесты. Чё?
Cutting carapaces is a dirty job. The pay will be worth it.
I got your Meyerler carapaces.
Finally, it's done. Everything that can be welded, duct tape, or superglued to the damn dock.
Ты можешь не ходить?
Feels like I can finally sit a spell and relax. Take this. It's well earned.
Отдохни.
Enjoy the break, Mariner.
I wonder how long before some sad sap gets a splinter in their weed toe.
Зачем? А что там? Ну, занозы ищешь. А я его продам. Спасибо. Амин. Ну, не очень мне нужен этот. Где это? Ну, говно. И патронов к нему не очень-то много. Погодь. Сколько у тебя стоят патроны? Ай, ладно. Я не знаю, наверное, здесь не хватает. Ничего не хватает. Да? Да. Так что я пошел в содружество. Commonwealth. Of course. Помочь опять? Окей. Она может сразу сказать, типа, ну мне еще нужна помощь. А то ведь как-то неприкольно. Я помог защитить что-то. Хотя я этого не делал, но... Да.
Farming's as honest work.
Так.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
То есть это уменьшает урон на прибавле? Что это делает? Меньше вес. Увеличенный урон. Просто иди нахрен отсюда.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Конечно, я вот такой поставлю. Вот окружность можно. Компенсатор. Не. Назовем тебя, я не знаю. Их. Ха. Окей. Интересно, как если ты сидишь? Это музыка. Пока нагрузится, ты заснешь под эту музыку. Спасибо. Так, ноги. Да не надо мне. Ой, это потрясающая дверь была. Привет.
He actually did it. Did what? Chased me from my home? We should dump him in the harbor.
Ты мне не благодарен?
You're really not grateful? You get to see your boy again.
It is good to see family again. He never visits or writes. Here.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now. I owe you one.
Почему здесь экран синий?
A mite too sober by my estimation.
Это не моя карточка, надеюсь.
Fix that.
No thanks.
Pity.
Окей. А Дебби что им скажет?
We're the only bar in town.
Я знаю.
Hey there.
You want a drink?
Нет.
Not interested.
Well, don't loiter too long.
Ой, это...
Mainlanders think the island's easy. We'll see.
Hey.
Oh, thank you so much for putting...
So much supporting me. Ну что тебе нужно опять?
Talk with Alan.
Hey, Mariner.
Harbor's safe as it's going to get. You ever get a gnawing in your belly to do something crazy? Reason and sense keep steering you clear.
Чем безумнее, тем лучше.
The craziest ideas are usually the best.
Fortune favors the bold and unbalanced, right? You're the only mainlander I'd ever tell of this. So hear me out. The Red Death. May have heard of it. The big monster lives beneath the waves. Only strikes when the fog is thick. People think it's some drunken sailor's tale. But no one goes sailing when there's a fog on. In their bones, they know there's something out there.
For whatever it's worth, I believe you.
Thank you. With my business here done, and knowing someone like yourself, I seek to end this unholy terror. Dozens of boats over the long years been claimed by it. I mean to hunt this Red Death. Are you with me?
Of course.
Count me in.
Bring whatever weapons of death and mass destruction you got. Meet by the docks. You take your boat, I'll take mine. This trip is going to test our mettle more than anything.
Окей. А где Эвери? Что-то уходит-то все те. А где она? Боги, сказать. А, вон она.
It's hard to believe before you came here, all hope seemed lost. But now we've taken back homesteads. People are finally coming together. And all of it, it's all because of you.
Хотелось помочь.
I just wanted to help my friends.
We don't deserve you. Sincerely. My people are so mired with their own concerns, I don't think they even realize that you saved us. All of us. Anything I give you or do for you, it just isn't enough. But take this.
Патроны?
And thank you.
Говно. Подозритель получает возможность дышать под водой, защиту от радиации. Я и так могу дышать под водой. Нормально. Это моя лодка, уйди к своей.
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
You read me, Mainlander?
Чего?
I plotted a safe course for your boat. Don't tamper with it. The shoals near where we're headed can easily capsize a boat of your size. I'll catch up to you.
А? Где радио? А, да, надо было взять еще карабинчик. Вот этот. Мне интересно, как он стреляет.
Much further, Mainlander.
Где?
When Auntie Stacy told others of her brush with the Red Death, they laughed at her.
Почему нет субтитров?
Then 2 weeks after, a full fishing boat never came back. From the beach, they saw the glow on the horizon.
Да.
I've been looking to end the reign of the Red Death's terror my whole life. Wrecks.
Не знаю, кто
all
управляет
around.
лодкой, но это не я.
There. You see it, right?
А, right?
Meet you there, and get prepared.
Я родился. Заготовлен. Давай. На самом деле нет.
It can't be. That's the Red Death?
Think we can handle it? We could always call in the Marines.
Oh, ha ha. What do we say to all the folk back home? If we tell them the truth, we'll be a laughing stock.
Можно немного приукрасить.
Maybe we embellish a little. Or a lot. Make it the stuff of legends.
I have little stomach for it. But it's better than the alternative. Let's go. I thought I got this for you. Celebrate. I didn't think it would turn out like this.
Я не знаю. Не надо лгать.
It never pays to lie.
Easy for you to say. You don't have to live with those louts. Ugh. Let's go. I thought I didn't think it.
Ту-ту-ту-ту. Но он в сущности все равно он как бы маяк тоже вроде бы не сильное существо и вообще не существо не живое. Но столько скотины от него погибло. Так что он довольно-таки опасен. Все думают, что это маяк, а это не маяк. Давайте я просто перемещусь, а, ребят. Прощай. Сука. Ладно. Мне кажется, мы дольше ехали. Ехали, плыли, ходили по морю. Еще раз. Все равно в воду нельзя упасть.
Did you find it? Did you end the scourge of the seas?
So, we set sail, and we found, the Red Death. It was a Mirelurk. A bit, smaller than we expected.
So as big as one of the queens?
Well, smaller than that.
What? Like a giant hunter? Them's big too. Huge claws.
Well, no.
So how big are we talking?
A bit bigger than a dog.
Dog? The Red Death is a tiny little crab?
Oh, well then. I'm glad you brought the mainlander. Otherwise you'd be dead for sure.
You need a mini nuke? Or 3? Big game.
I knew it. There's a
Ordnance like
foul
that?
wind
No
coming.
wonder you wiped out those
Mark my
crabs.
words.
Mariner,
Nothing more to be done for the hull.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Вок. Уроды. Ну, это все, что... осталось на этой карте, мать-то. Вообще, надо сказать, что он копировал маяк. Тем самым вы разбивались.
can't pick this.
Вау, я ничего не могу открыть.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the farm, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Я ищу Касуми.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really, I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see
Okay.
her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Не важно.
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these? Or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Откуда мне знать?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you
Я
ever
200 лет
questioned
пролежал, как в
your
заморозке.
humanity?
Сарказм.
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend?
200 лет
First
пролежал.
kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Спасибо.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Институт уничтожен.
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
Я из подземки.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is, the risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Извините.
I hadn't thought about it like that. I'm sorry.
So am I. Your heart is in the right place, and it's unfair of me to judge, while I enjoy relative safety from so far away. Was there anything else I can do for you?
Вы все синты?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Кто вы, откуда?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Акадия.
Tell me more about this place.
Okay.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
Нет, больше нет.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there. So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
Син за этого дослушал.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Ему очень повезло.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Модификации Дима.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Помощь нужна.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Что произошло?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
I don't do much for free, Faraday.
Ah, right. Of course. I should have thought of that.
Да.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
А где еще одна?
Hey, Demon.
Дима!
Arcadia is open to you.
Эй, Димон!
Did you need anything?
Нет, я помощь хотя может нужна.
Having a hard enough time keeping up with
Я знаю.
all this nonsense with the Catholic lunatics. It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
А где баба? Или кто там? Баба же? Чейз. Хотя Чейз может и мужик быть. Эй! Тыщ.
Only opens with a key.
Yes?
Расскажи себе. Ну, расскажи себе.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself, Faraday.
Me? I don't know why you'd care. I escaped the Institute, just like others here. Never had my mind wiped, thankfully. I like to think I came along right when Demon needed me. I found him before all this, before Arcadia. He needed my help, though he refused to admit it. He's always been stubborn like that. Anyway, I've been by his side ever since, making sure he has everything he needs.
Окей.
Sorry.
Okay.
Целостность памяти 94%. Загрузка процесса 31. Системные ошибки массив 17. Нет доступа, неустойчивый сигнал, диск B7 не отвечает.
Never much cared to learn that trick myself.
Kasumi Chase.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. But thankfully, she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Как вы их находите?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Расскажи себе.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find...
А что если бы я был из института? Отцом. Акадия.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
Помочь?
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into.
No.
You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
Лучше.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Стараюсь что-нибудь узнать.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor.
Вот
He's one of us,
скотина-то.
a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here.
Вот
Of
скотина.
course,
Я бы не
he's
удивился,
not
если
likely
бы
to tell you
Эйвори.
anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Что-то нубовый у вас. Синты. Синты. Так, а где Касуми? Мне... Все там. Чего? Чего? Да нет. Чё такое? Чего? Я прыгнул уже. Алло. Я просто... Тьфу на вас.
That's not a subject we need to...
How do you manage?
I know the Institute's tact. You have Dima's blessing.
So what's...
I used to be... I was tracking...
Sure.
I reject...
I'd like to help you all.
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you've had some...
All right. I'm listening.
We were expecting... There's been no sign of...
I'll find out what I can.
You should start. He's... Of course. If he doesn't, that's as much help...
What the fuck? Никого не задел. Алло. Блюдки.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Кому это не нравится? Сарган.
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't for you. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks. We get careless.
Чувак, ты нигер. Тебе вообще доверять нельзя.
If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just...
Тогда вы не будете... Могу я тебя переубедить?
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Окей. Ну, нигеры, понятно все.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Сарказм.
Great. With sort of an old world, burn it to the ground and salt the earth kind of charm.
Interesting. Of course, it was already burned to the ground once. I'm not sure attempting that again would yield much. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Хочу помочь.
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
Цветы для вас.
I have some flowers for you.
These will do nicely. Thank you. As promised, here are your caps.
Так я понял, это
like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Касуми.
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Yeah, I hear you.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Может быть.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let's do some business.
Uh-huh.
Ничего нет. Ну, может быть, у тебя есть хотя бы патроны? Нет.
You want to buy something or what?
Sure. Let's take a look.
It's not much, but it's the best I can do.
О, это тот же нигер, который меня угрожал. Старый друг, лучше новых двух. Ладно.
Did you need something?
А?
I'd like to help you all.
You're already taken care of.
Sure.
Так чё ты меня нахрипачишь?
So you're that new fellow
Yep.
from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to
Более-менее
discuss it.
налаживается.
How are things there?
Скажи.
Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
Здесь безопасно?
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure I'll see you around.
Mm-hmm. Hey there.
Ну вставай ты быстрее. Ты сейчас украду. Боже.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Вы разочарованы. Хороший подход.
That's a good attitude. Hope can get you through the worst of times.
Believe me.
No.
No. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost. So scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing. That she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am. For all it's worth.
Вам повезло.
You're lucky to have found a place in the world.
Yeah, I guess. This just wasn't where I thought I'd end up. Any of it. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Окей, потрясающие люди. Задание от них тоже.
New guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to.
Вот ты чё пикаешь мне ты?
Now's not a good time.
Что случилось?
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk, you try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
Вам нужна помощь?
Sounds like you should get some help.
Yes, right. Brilliant. If only I'd thought of that and, oh, I don't know, gone someplace to see synths that could help me. Like, maybe Acadia?
Thanks so much for the advice.
Бога.
Hey there.
new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Миропась.
It's a tough world. For everyone, not just synths.
I'm not saying it isn't. Just, most folks don't want to kill you simply because you exist. I'll see you around, okay?
А как они знают, что ты синт, если ты им не подходишь и не говоришь? Вроде со всеми ими я поговорил. Так что можно и уходить.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Да, я починю.
Maybe if I reroute the sensors? Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
А чем работаешь?
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Я детектив.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me? Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Правду. Что ты на самом деле син?
Because you're not really their daughter. You're a synth.
Yeah. Exactly. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Ты запуталась?
Kasumi, I think you're just confused. Everyone has doubts about who they are sometimes. It's part of life.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
Помощь.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait.
Да.
Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Да, давай.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was a dog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island.
Все было тихо.
Death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Вы ничего не говорите, она говорит. Предложить помощь, окей?
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop. But it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Я поговорю с Димой.
This'll be easier if I just talk to Dima. Convince him that he needs to be honest with us.
All right. Good luck. Let me know what you find out.
Включить доступ на склад. Ломать терминал. Я все это сделал. Правда, я не знаю, где склад.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
этой кладовой хранятся товары для магазина. Не лезьте без спроса, клик. Там и так-то запасы не так что хватит тащить оттуда все подряд. Кому нужно попасть внутрь, приходите в магазин. Я-то все равно скажу нет, но если хотите спросить, спрашивай. Okay. Текущий проект. Конденсаторы тумана. Внутренние моторы переработаны для устранения проблем с разбалансировкой объектов. Реализовано предложение Диму по оптимизации воздухонаборников. Заборников. Энергопотребление сокращено на 7%. Вощенные отзывы представителей Фар-Харбора. Точные запросы Димы были записаны и проигнорированы. Решение Димы. Вакуумные трубы запаяны заново возле обнаружения нескольких очагов коррозии. Откалиброваны моторы адаптивных креплений. Дополнительные аватары Дима больше не остаются в системе доступа к памяти. Улучшенные силовые разъемы. Примечание. Боюсь, что источник питания Димы нагружен почти до предела. Еще немного он доработает до перегрузки. Прошлый проект. Восстановительная хирургия. Номер 6. Ценция 2. Пластическая реконструкция лица. Операция прошла успешно, осталось небольшие шрамы. Пациент доволен, операция проходит все лучше. 9. Пациент Б5 доставлен после происшествия на острове. Тяжелая травма головы и груди, нарушены когнитивные функции. Функциональность полностью восстановлена. 12. Пациент доставлен после происшествия по дороге в Акадию. Тяжелая травма левой руки, функциональность полностью восстановлена. Все. Да. Так. Ладно, пойдем поговорим с Димой. Он вам не Димон. Вообще, если бы я собрал информацию со всех, было бы лучше. Как мне кажется. То есть не только там. Сначала послушал, потом взломал. Все очень плохо. Фар-Харбор, дети атома на грани войны, а между нами... А мы между ними. Все дело в конденсаторах тумана, мы просто хотели защитить людей. Но дети считают, что это противно и их богу. Они мечтают, чтобы туман накрыл весь остров, в особенности Фар-Харбор. Родители Фар-Харбора их тоже ненавидят, они обвиняют детей в распространении тумана, хотя с научной точки зрения это маловероятно. Если бы исповедник Мартин по-прежнему возглавлял церковь, все было бы намного проще, он был нашим другом. Именно Мартин нашел Дима на старой базе подлодок, а после основания Академии Дима отблагодарил его за это передав базу детям Атома. Они переименовали ее в ядро, первое время мы с удовольствием сотрудничали, стремясь сделать остров безопасным для всех. Но сейчас Мартин куда-то исчез, а его место занял великий исповедник Тект. Это опасный психопат, одержимый манией величия, который мечтает стереть Фар-Харбор с лица земли и ненавидит нас за то, что мы ему мешаем. Но хуже всего, что Дима отправляет создавать Акадию, оставив свои исходные воспоминания в ядре. Сейчас он проклинает себя за безрассудство, но тогда у него не было выбора. При Мартине мы дружили с детьми Атома, а банки памяти слишком сложно транспортировать. У Димы были все основания поверить, что они будут в полной безопасности под защитой военной системы, которую Мартин обещал не трогать ни при каких обстоятельствах. Дима провел на этом острове более 100 лет. В его воспоминаниях может быть все что угодно, если дети Атома сумеют добраться до них, они могут получить информацию, опасную для всех жителей острова. У нас очень мало времени, удалось убедить Диму отправить кого-нибудь за воспоминаниями, подключиться к этой системе будет непросто, поэтому мы вместе разрабатываем специальную компьютерную программу. Она включает все инструкции, которые помогут нашему агенту освоиться в режиме симуляции. Кроме того, мне предусмотрены инструменты для взлома внутренних протоколов безопасности. На мой взгляд, стоило бы позвать туда Чейз, но Дима считает, что это слишком рискованно. Дети Атома все ее знают. Если она поведется, будет война, нужен кто-то другой, но кто?
anything I can do?
Вспоминай.
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
Продолжайте.
All right. I'm listening.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
Дети Адама.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
Far Harbor.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
Воспоминания.
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
Продолжайте.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base. In the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded.
Боже, только не...
I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing
Канадский
it for
город.
yourself.
Сука. Уже у меня.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics at the nucleus. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
Сейчас с Ксуми поговорить. Не-не-не-не. Все, я запомнил проблему.
Hey.
What you got for me, Captain?
О чем думаешь?
Your thoughts? Nothing else for now.
Right.
Every day's a struggle here, but at least we don't have to hide.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what
what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
Да.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. Oh, but that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
Не волнуйтесь.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.